welcome back. My name is Jennifer Hill. I am the host of the Boundless Woman Project. And today we're going to talk about the Boundless Woman Podcast. Hi guys, hola, I am Jen. I am your clarity mindset coach and host of the Boundless Woman Project. Thank you for coming back to episode 3. Ladies, today we're going to always talk about this cliche, trusting the process. Now, one may say, Jen, what does that even mean? I used to hear that so much, especially during my beginning of the transition, and that would drive me crazy. But here I am to break it down for you. So let's talk about this part that is not glamorous or it's not easy, but it's so necessary. And when you're trusting the process, that really means surrender. I know. If you're still trying to hold it all together, control the outcomes, fix people, force clarity, this episode's for you. Because there comes a point in this journey when you can't fake it anymore. You can't rush it, you can't patch it, you can't numb it. And you either surrender or you stay stuck. It's just that simple, sis. And the cost of staying stuck is far greater than the fear of letting go. I had to learn the hard way, repeat season after season. But when I finally came into full surrender, that's when God can do his work. So let's go over that and see what does that look like. You may not be asked to give it all up, but you will be asked to let go of your attachment to it. The version of your life you had planned, the timeline you were following, and yes, I know you got a timeline, we all do. The people you thought would be permanent, the expectations you clung to, the identity you wore as a shield, all of it will have to go. That may sound scary to you. And if it does, that's okay. And it's not because God doesn't want you to have a full life. Oh, trust me, he does. He wants you to be whole in him first, though. See, he's not impressed by sacrifice without the surrender. He's after your yes without any conditions. So let's talk about what does that look like to start to surrender. I had to learn that surrender wasn't a one-time moment. It's a daily choice that you make every day. So in the beginning of my transition, I created this holy to-do list, one that didn't start with hustle or deadlines. It just started with presence. And in my surrender season, I would wake up early. I would sit in silence. That's basically, I was making room for God to meet me in this moment. I wasn't rushing to people, to my phone. I was rushing to him. I wasn't forcing outcomes, and I just wanted to know, how was God going to move in this season? I prayed even when I didn't want to pray. I had to release the need to be needed. And I had to start listening versus always talking and begging for answers. And the warning I'll give you here, because I lived it, is when you start to enter into surrender, the distractions will come. People from the past, old friends, old clients, unexpected invitations, even counterfeit connections masked as hell. Ooh, baby. But be careful. And you ask yourself, am I running to this because I'm avoiding the stillness? Or did God really send this? And those are the questions you really got to ask. You got to sit with it and wait till he shows you. So in this season, God was teaching me I had to hold everything loosely, even the new things and even the good things, even the things I thought that he promised me. And you may say, well, why, Jen? Because I had to learn the difference between a gift and a distraction. And not all distractions are bad. But what I'm trying to tell you, sis, is surrender. It's not just about letting go. No, not at all. It's about releasing the idols you created out of what you hoped for. And I used to have idols in my job, social media, trying to make it fit him in my schedule. And if you really want to experience God's abundance, you have to be willing to empty the list and to empty yourself and allow him to come in. So quiet your heart in this season. Maybe you're in this moment right now. You're not where you used to be, but you're not sure where you're going. And that's okay. That's okay. The quiet is sacred. Don't rush past it. I mean, really take your time through this. There is no timeline. Release that timeline. Let God reorder your priorities. Let Him soften the edges of your control. Let Him take the weight you've carried far too long. And I know that's hard for a lot of us ambitious women. And this is where the breakthrough will begin. It's not with striving, it's with stillness, it's with surrender, it's with being okay of not knowing, but trusting anyway. So I want to ask you this. What are you still holding on to that God may be asking you to release? It's almost like opening your hands and letting it go. Where have you been looking for answers from others instead of resting in His presence? And what would a surrender day look like for you and starting with God first? We have this list of everything, this to-do list from sun up to sundown. But what if you put God first? So if this spoke to you, if you're in that in-between space and you're trying to yield instead of strive, I want to invite you to go deeper. So again, join the Boundless Woman email list. Again, you'll get the reflection prompts, the prayer, the behind-the-scenes content to keep grounded and keep you growing. Make sure you sign up and leave your email. Share this episode with a woman you know is struggling to let go. Help her walk this out with grace. Subscribe so you never miss what's next, because in the next episode, we're diving into alignment and how obedience expands your capacity to receive. I know we don't like that word obedience, but I promise you it's so much better. And I want to empower you with this thought and this declaration. The fall is not punishment, it's permission. It's God's way of stripping you and helping you truthfully and lovingly so you can finally see yourself heal and become. It's not just about trusting God. It's about living like you do. And I want you to declare this over yourself. I am no longer fighting the fall. I trust God's hand, even what feels like breaking. I release control. I release pride. I release pain. And I allow God to show me, because in seeing me, I now see Him. So I hope this bless you. And again, join me for the next episode. Thank you so much and talk to you soon. I love you. Thank you for tuning into the Boundless Woman podcast. I pray something spoken today stirred your spirit, aligned your heart, or gave you strength for the journey ahead. If you were blessed by this episode, I'd love for you to leave a review. It helps women find the space of truth, healing, and divine transformation. Let's keep building, becoming, and believing together. I love you.